yourself?
I'm okay. I just did a video today. Did you see my video?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's about capitalism.
Really?
Yeah, it's about I don't know. It's about capitalism and things like that.
Right, right. Guess I check it out later.
Like I mean, I put it always in my chat, so it's like whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Robert Ritchie. Okay, Robert Stark is supposed to join right now, but I mean, because like Brandon said, we should do the Poppin Pill Power Hour every Sunday, but like no one followed up on it, so I guess I'm doing it tonight. I don't know.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah, it is. Well, I made a new video. I was on Luke Ford about an hour ago. My girlfriend's downstairs talking to my mom, and I have my own man cave time on the live stream,
Right.
I guess. Yeah, I'm at my parents' house at the moment, so it's the
Yeah,
holiday,
me
it's
too.
the Christmas season, you know. So it's very
Yeah.
festive. And then it's like I showed my girlfriend my video about capitalism, and she's like, "Put back on the Sound of Music, please." I know it's all,
Wow.
and she doesn't care about the Sound of Music being like full of Nazis and sea healing and fun stuff like that.
Yeah. I
Uh,
remember once we did Sound of Music at my high school, and like one of the Nazis was black. I remember that very clearly.
well,
It's
technically,
always
it takes
no
place
go
in
on.
the period, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Oh, I always remember that. It's like stuck in my head. It's the guy with a swastika on his arm who was black.
It's black. Sounds like some JPEG Mafia stuff. Or like that's like Kanye West doing something. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Cartrell Payne. I sent him a link. Matt, I sent him a link. Did he see? No, they're all out. What about Brandon?
Do you like JPEG?
I had a ticket for JPEG Mafia. I was supposed to see him back in September, but I had bartending school that night, so I sold my ticket
Yeah.
for $80 on StubHub, and I didn't get to see him.
I heard he's like okay-ish. Like a strong
It's just
okay.
he's super overrated, and Bandcamp says he's like the ninth greatest album of the year and of all time. Like he's just some guy who's like into like white hipster culture, but raps over glitch beats. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's nothing
See,
special.
he's ride light.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's like Airborne Audio. I mean, I remember Airborne Audio back 10 years ago, and this guy's just a reincarnation of Airborne Audio. It's just super overrated. I mean, I wish I could have seen him back in September. I was just like, it's whatever, dude. I didn't, I just sold my ticket instead. Let's
Do you
see.
go on 4chan?
I haven't been there. Not really. I've always been a YTMND user.
Uh, yeah, on she's usually mocked on Mew. If you ever go on 4chan.
Well, because, yeah, he's so overrated. Like, what did they say
Yeah.
about him on Mew?
Oh, he's MC Ride. This guy's trying to be MC Ride so hard. It's
MC.
embarrassing. Yeah.
The only
From
thing I
Death
remember
Grips.
about, oh yeah, oh from Death Grips. Like he's
Yeah.
also like, it's more like he's also JPEG Mafia is trying to like be interested in like ironic white hipster memes. Like, oh yeah, I'm actually a communist, and it's like he's just doing that for like brownie points. So let's all clap for him. Yeah, I can't really much say to it. I'm gonna see Japanese Breakfast on New Year's Eve in about 2 weeks from now. So
I like good.
I heard she's Korean and Jewish, and that's about it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she actually wrote for the New Yorker about the Korean community in Philadelphia, and I really liked it. I have no idea what her music sounds like, but I hope it's on par with Mitski.
Right, right, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Huh.
I guess that's in Eurasian rock star girl. Eurasian
Yeah.
girl rocker is in. That's what sells.
Yeah.
I'm not a Eurasian. I'm not a girl. I have a penis. I'm cis, so I'm not in that marker. Market. Blech. So what's on your mind?
Christ, not much, man. Really not much.
Was it a long week?
No, it's just very boring.
I sure it's really boring. Um, dang.
What about you, man? What's your usual
Uh,
day like?
well, I made 3 videos this week. I got one more week of UPS this week. Probably I'm gonna do it till February. I don't know. I'm waiting to hear back on grad school. Um,
Right.
I though I should find better work. It's just like I do like UPS because they don't bother anyone. It's a nice few $100 a week, you know, especially to pay for like healthcare and things like that.
Right.
But I got an $80 ticket to go see Massive Attack in March.
Holy shit, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, in
Are you a
Philadelphia.
fan?
Oh yeah, totally. I was so surprised that they're playing at the Met in Philadelphia. They're playing twice in New York, and the
Oh,
Met.
that's cool.
That yeah, so you might want to go to that. But yeah, the Met is a new venue in Philadelphia. It's actually an opera house. They're trying to make it like elite arena rock, and they got Meek Mills or Mariah Carey, and all of a sudden, Massive Attack. So I had to get my $80 ticket to secure a spot, and it was just like, um, wait, oh, my password is. Trying to log into Skype right now. Boom. For the QWX XW. Forgot my password. I never like log into Skype.
Yeah, same.
And like okay. Sorry. This is like
It's okay.
we're making a world record for like Andy Kaufman-esque Google Hangout. It's like that's what it is. It's like Andy Kaufman-esque, like we don't care about the audience whatsoever. It's just just dudes on a computer talking about stuff and just like going with it, you know. All right, boom.
That works for me. I mean,
Like, what about what music? What recent music you've been listening to?
uh, brain bombs.
Brain, what are they like?
They're like, oh god, noise rock. Yeah, noise rock. It's like in the same vein as White House.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, White House is more like offensive.
Or electronics.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are too. Brain bombs.
Interesting. I really liked. I don't know if you checked out my videos. I saw Mersbo and Minecraft, and it was super impressive. Minecraft was something like actual authentic J noise you could get. I mean, and boom. Account recover. Sorry, what email address did you sign up with Skype in?
Where'd you crash that night?
I crashed at a hostel in Moore, with
Right.
with a
You're
bunch
telling
of
me about that.
uh,
With a bunch of who?
roadies actually.
How was it?
It was kind of annoying. There was this cute Jewish girl that was smoking a lot of weed, and she was really flirty with me. I forget her name now, and I didn't remember her last name. I was about to get her contact, but I didn't have enough game to seduce her. But she was super cool. If you know who Harlan Venison was, I'm like, we should hang out. And she's in Philadelphia, but it's whatever. She's really small too, and the whole time I kept comparing my penis size to fit in her mouth. You know, you ever do that with girls? Like you look at the girl, you look at her naked, and you look at the size of your dick and say, how big is my dick compared to her mouth? And would she gag on my dick? You know, things like that. I don't know. I'm kind of like that, but it's whatever. Um, doo-doo-doo.
What else we're listening to? Listening to not much, honestly.
Why can't I log into my fucking Skype? Uh, I have Cartel Payne is so fucking stupid. He's so fucking stupid that he doesn't fucking log into Facebook and he wants everything done on Skype. And it's like I'm at that point where it's like I don't even use Skype anymore. I just use Google Hangouts. Like
Yeah,
Skype
it's
was a
simple.
time when you were like streaming wasn't there, right? Like public
Yeah.
streaming wasn't there, and it was just like a private Skype chat. And that was like for prepaid recordings and whatnot. Like Kurt Doodle will get me up on Skype, and I'm like, I don't know. What's my 44235235? Do 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 do. You listen to New Suicide Boys?
No. Was it good?
I thought you liked it. I thought you were listening. You did show me I Want to Die in New Orleans.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, months ago.
Yeah, Tulip King, I think it was.
Yeah, King Tulip.
Yeah, I like that song. That's like the only song I like on the album. I saw them last year. They were pretty dope, but I don't
Really?
know. Bands get dried up in about a year. Like a new up and coming bands. It's like kind of don't want to see Suicide Boys again. They were just fun once. They were fun once. I don't know about a second time. That's
Do you know Mark Kozelek changed his album title to "I Want to Die in New York" too. No, "I Want to Die in New Orleans" too, because he saw the Suicide Boys sign.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
Like he wants to.
What's
Oh,
that clout?
fuck. I missed sign in Skype. Kitty Smalls next. I fucking messed up the password. Okay, undo. Bullshit. Boom. There. Finally signed in. I'm a dummy. Let's see if I can get Claire into the chat.
It's Clarence.
Claire Claw. She's like this English Eurasian woman who believes in civic nationalism and like dated some neo-Nazi dude before. I don't know. Oh boy, it took me forever to log in for that. I like pressed the wrong button or something. Okay, so we actually have people in the chat. I always like to read the chat on this lonely pill poppin' hour Sunday. I seriously like Brandon, Robert. I think Robert just saw the Google Hangout link and he just doesn't want to come in. Like, come on, dude. I thought Star Truth TV was supposed to be like every Sunday, and now we have to resort to the Spinning Top Club for this. But we have Kila Tivo right. Here's a topic: Nazbul more than a meme. I will have to do that on my YouTube channel. You talk about because I just had the capitalist video. Oswald Spengler writes: First Philly terrorist attack in years during the massive attack concerts. Pretty funny stuff. Yeah, I have no idea what they're gonna do. The third album. They're gonna do the third album live. I wish they could do Daydreaming or like Blue Lines live. They'll probably do Safe from Harm, but it's just like I don't know. It's I liked Massive Attack when I was like 14. I thought they were so cool, like English hip hop on MPC, you know. It's like cool stuff white people like rap, and that's why I like really like them. But like I guess the new white people rap is like what, JPEG, you know?
Yeah, or fuck. Yeah, you're JPEG like Suicide Boys.
Yeah. Okay, where is Cartel Payne? I have no idea what Cartel's gonna do. Like Cartel is just so lazy. He's literally like a robot, but like fuck. Boy. I don't know. Okay, so that's hilarious. Modern
What?
distribution online. Please do not call unannounced. Calls may be. Oh my god, Modern Distributors is such a dickhead. He wrote in his tagline, please do not call unannounced. Calls may be recorded. He's a paranoid motherfucker. He's a
Wow, was
paranoid motherfucker.
Nixon?
Because one time I pranked him. I pranked him on this channel, and now he's like scared shitless because he's like such a fucking shit gnat. Like, what do you call it? Like a whatever, dude. If you get Claire Collin, ask her about Troy Southgate. Oh yeah, totally. If she like sucked his dick before. Now, I won't say it in that terms. That's kind of abrasive.
Yeah.
But no, I'm curious about that. Troy Southgate, whatever. Uh, uh, that feeling when you don't have enough audience to do anything.
All right, we can work with that, right?
We can work with that. Yeah, we can always work with that. I swear, it's like my only view count today is like if I go on Luke Ford and then people love me and I get like what like 200 people viewing me on Luke Ford, right? And
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Oh yeah, Pill Eater, yeah," and then they subscribe to my channel, and it's like great. But it's like when I do my live streams, it's like whatever, you know. Let's see, did Matt look at it? And Matt did look at it. Robert did look at it. He said, "Join in, Igga." Yeah, Igga. Here's what I wanted to do one time. Like, I wanted like Robert to come in. I would act like a gay black dude the entire like. Like, I want to do that and just like act like a gay black dude the entire episode,
No, man, you should. That'd be
and just do
hilarious.
like 30 minutes of me like being a gay black dude. You know. Have you ever listened to the Babylonian Hebrew stream?
No, that's an interesting name though.
He always has live streams and I'm always invited on, but he keeps everything private because we like talk like so much like about homo nationalism and like public relations breaking stuff that's too esoteric. And it's like, yeah, and yet like 100 people view it and then like gossip spreads around. And it's like some of it he records.
Wow.
I know, Babylonian Hebrew, and it's great, but it's like, dude, it's just some of it is like too much. He like records 9 hours of a live stream, and then the
Oh my
best chunk is like
God.
when I'm like talking for 30 minutes about this capitalist conspiracy, you know. Oswald Spengler writes, I met you on Dennis Dale's live chat, and he said he hated me. Who's Dennis Dale? Do you know who Dennis Dale is?
No fucking idea.
I don't know who Dennis Dale is. Unless I like, okay, I'm gonna, okay. Dennis Dale, he has a Twitter. Okay with being white, unearthed blogger. He just retweeted Laura Chen for some reason. Did I like fight with this dude before? I don't remember. Like there is a lot of dudes I fight. Okay, he used to be a regular on Luke Ford because like there are so many people I actually met IRL at like American Renaissance and Countercurrents that like come up and say it's Pill Eater and say things behind my back, and then it's like I just forget because it's like I don't care who they are unless they're like
Cool.
But look, Dennis Dale on his Twitter retweets Laura Chen, so we obviously masturbates to her videos. Duh. He retweets Tara McCarthy, which is like an old meme, but it's like still like Tara McCarthy. Look, she even says retweets and followers. It has no endorsement. What the fuck? I never understood why so many religions are hostile to big. I don't even know who this Dennis Dale dude is. Wait, wait. Is Dennis? Wait. No, I know who Dennis Dale is. Shut the. I know who Dennis Dale is. I used to make fun of him. Okay, I know who Dennis Dale is. He means that guy. It's the guy with the nose and the glasses, and you know, pretty much he would talk like that. No, okay, that's Dennis Dale. Yeah,
You mean like Nerd War?
I was tuning in Luke Ford like late 2017, early 2018. It was him and this guy named Kyle. And be like, well, you know, Dennis Dale. He's talking like this. And no, there's nothing wrong with that, dude. I just was only on, I think, one episode with him when I was being really flamboyant and trying to get. I was in my Sam Hyde phase, trying to like get in subs by being ridiculously off the wall. No, that I've always wanted to ask him, like, his on his website, his blog spot, he has a picture of Music Has the Right to Children with Boards of Canada. And like during that like early 2018, I wanted to ask him, what's the deal with Boards of Canada? You know, I would like to talk to him about that, actually.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that guy. I mean, I don't know. He never told me that guy hates me. I mean, I don't recall. Wait, he has a YouTube, doesn't he?
I would imagine.
He has 200. He has 200. Yeah, he like has the avatar Music Has the Right to Children.
Oh, okay.
Old
Okay.
guy from Portland with glasses. I think he got jealous of Kevin. Yeah, he did. He got jealous of Kevin Michael Grace and other Luke guests, and he quit. And he has on his stream a lot. Great, yeah. Well, actually, if you watch my previous live streams, when I used to make fun of Luke Ford, I would have him on and Kyle. And yes, I would say that. I didn't even know his name was Dennis Dale. It was like almost like that was like I got so used to that trio. You know, I remember a time in like 2015 Stark Truth. It was like Robert Stark, Alex Von Goldstein, and The Truth Will Live doing like literally like every week, like a weird pre-recorded podcast. It was like so cool because it was just like I always wanted to like recreate that, but that was like totally like 4 years ago. Now we're talking, or three. Now it's going to be 4 years ago, but still, it was. Yeah, no, Dennis Dale's a cool guy. I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about him. In fact, I was always curious where he left off, but I don't know. I called the intellectual dark web the intellectual dork web in Dennis Dale's chat, and now he thinks I'm an undercover. Okay, supposedly, okay. So what Oswald Spengler is telling me is that Dennis Dale's a little bit kooky, and he's easy to manipulate. That's what I'm. He's a low cal. So what I'm getting at. You know what? I love Duvid. Like I didn't know. I remember one time going on Luke Ford back in May. I was like, "Who's Duvid?" Like so much in a single 2018 year. Luke Ford had like 1,200 subscribers, and then just jumped from 5,000 or 6,000 in a single year, and had everything from like Brundlefly, Dennis Dale, Duvid, Babylonian Hebrew, and it kind of created its own Jewish alt-right scene in a way. It's very strange. But I was like that early disgruntled Luke Ford viewer where it's like, no, man, it comes from the Stark Truth. It comes from this like pissed off punk rock culture, right? But
Right.
yeah, I think those days are like kind of over. And like, it seems like I want to just make a YouTube so I can like remind everyone that it's not just like this phony capitalism of just preensters trying to get more subs, you know? And there's Cartrell. Cartrell? That's whatever.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you well.
Yeah.
So what you been up to?
We're just talking about music. What's up, Cartrell?
What you were talking about?
We were just talking about Dennis Dale for some reason.
Who's that?
He was like an old co-host. He was a co-host for this Luke Ford show, which was kind of, he had a great personality. Let's see, on our live streams. I don't know if I should subscribe to Dennis Dale or he's going to get kooky. Like, I'm afraid Dennis Dale is going to be like, he's going to be like, oh, what's that guy's name? John D. Nugent? Like, crazy. Like, I don't think he's that crazy, though, because there's always different queers on the internet. And I think his queer level is like 5 out of 10, Dennis Dale. He's not eccentrically queer, but it's like, he's in the middle.
You should do it.
Subscribe to his channel?
Yeah.
Why?
Hey,
he owns 200.
you know what I find weird? That
What?
so many male cartoonists are getting accused of sexual harassment. I mean, the guy who made the Loud House, John Crick-Lucy, the guy who made Clarence.
Yeah.
Dude,
what's with guys who like to make cartoons? Dude,
I would bang Darren Nefesi like in a heartbeat. Like,
Oh God. Same.
like I would bang the girl who made Star versus the Force Evil. We all know she went out with Eric Hiss and sucked his dick, but it's like, dude, totally. She's like the most beautifulest, like, normative person in the scene. Other than that, I would definitely.
Darren Nefesi is kind of like a hippie chick.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. It's like also I would try Rebecca Sugar too. Why fucking not? She might try to play me for like rape. This dude, pill eater dude tried to rape me, but I'm like, fuck no. I was just like, I would try to slide. I would try to game it.
Would you? She's been black though.
She's only getting that D because she had a bad white boyfriend before. You just gotta. Okay, so it's okay if you're dark skinned and go at Sugar, it's good. It's okay because she likes that.
Yeah.
But like, no, anybody can go on to her. You can like change your mind so quickly. It's not even funny. But Cartrell, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Cartrell, what do you think about Diamond and Silk?
Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom's the black girls, two black girls supporting Donald Trump. You think that's Uncle Tom stuff?
Man, please. Uncle Ruckus would probably be like, man, I thought I was Uncle Tom, but shit.
Dude, one day we're gonna get like 100 viewers on this live stream. We're gonna be like the weekly sweat, where we're like Beardsley, and all we're gonna do is like make fun of everyone.
You know, Uncle Tom I can't stand. I probably said this before, but Jesse Lee Peterson, I can't stand him.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, I don't watch his stuff, but I totally understand where you're coming from on that.
Who?
Jesse Lee Peterson. Luke Ford is dressing like one of the Blues Brothers in his recent streams. I told him in the chat they should make a Jewish remake of Blue Brothers starring Luke Ford and Duvid. Duvid agreed. Yeah, Duvid. I agree a lot of stuff with Pilliter, and Pilliter is a gay proletariat, and I like Duvid a lot. I think he's hilarious. I like Luke Ford's new Elliot Rodgers look. I think it's funny. It's kind of this. I don't know how to describe it. Like he's really. Like Luke Ford wants to be a low-cal, but he's just an eccentric queer of its own. It's great. Kanye West is Uncle Tom now. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I pretty much. Yeah, like Kanye West, I'm afraid, might even reject the alt-right in about 2 years when it becomes not cool. Like Kanye West is up on his queer culture. He'll do anything to get a spotlight. He knows how the game goes.
I mean, he is kind of an eccentric guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he almost named his album TurboGrafx 16.
Are you serious?
Yeah, after the 90s video game system.
That's great.
Hey, you know what else? That just reminded me. You know, Soulja Boy came out with his own video game console.
Yeah, he's gonna get sued eventually.
So many bad reviews on the internet. It's only been out for like a day, and people are already calling it a piece of shit.
I don't know what. I'll look up Soulja Boy.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to get sued by Nintendo. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the Soulja Boy is just kind of sad. He's like this generation's MC Hammer. I mean, he's just trying so hard to stay relevant, even though it's not 2007 anymore.
Soulja Boy strikes again. Famous rapper resells Chinese fuzz console. Rapper Soulja Boy wasn't content with selling just 2 phony consoles earlier this week after controversy struck the release of the Soulja game console and handheld. The rapper has cracked out a nut. I like Soulja Boy. I always wanted to see him live. Like he has really good songs. Like they're all made in like old school, like Reason 3. And it's just him like screaming. It's great.
Yeah, like Tricks
Yacht's great. I love that. Like the whole first album. So the D's on the bitch. I love that one. Like they're just so lo-fi. It's like you're never gonna get that lo-fi stuff ever again. Like there's all the new rap is too like invested into like sampling and like lo-fi hip hop. Like that old rap was all like old harsh digital stuff, and it's great. I don't know if people are gonna do it again, but it's like it was like nice in a lo-fi way, a shitty lo-fi way.
What about Lil Yachty?
I think he's okay. I don't know.
All right.
You also got Ugly God.
I mean, he sounds like this, and he sounds really out of tune.
You know, Ugly God is funny. You know, Ugly God made a song about Bernie Sanders. You know, it went like this: squack, squack, Bernie Sanders. Dick gang, Bernie Sanders. I got bitches like I'm Bernie Sanders. It's like, who the fuck says shit like that? It's like, when you think of a guy who gets lots of pussy, Bernie Sanders is the first guy you think of.
Oh boy.
You know, in the music video, he had Bernie Sanders with like a backwards cap, a gold chain, and smoking a blunt. It's like Bernie Sanders doesn't seem like that type of dude.
Yeah.
Cartrell, do you know who is Mono Neon? He's a bassist.
I don't know who
Mono
Bernie is.
Oswald Spengler says he's from Memphis. He's a bassist. Mono Neon. I don't know. But because like you're in Memphis, how's Memphis like?
Shit.
Third worst city in America. I know. Followed by Cleveland and Detroit.
Hey, who's the guy who looks like a European knight? What's his name?
Hi, Richie.
How old are you?
22.
Oh, I'm 23. So
Okay, here.
I'm the 30-year-old boomer here.
Yeah, he's getting close.
Dude, no, I am a 30-year-old boomer. Like, you ever look like a comparison between like a 30-year-old boomer and like a Zoomer? You guys are Zoomers. You should be lucky. You guys are Zoomers. Like, 30-year-old boomers remember a time of like
I
Sega.
thought you almost said. You know, it's funny. I thought you almost said Zoog Disney. Anybody remember that?
The hilarious part is Cartrell, you're talking about 30-year-old boomer stuff. That's like all stuff I know, but it's like to the Zoomers, like you would fall under a Zoomer, Cartrell. That's irony.
Not Homer stuff. That's like, you know, millennial stuff. But
But the millennials are now like 30-year-old boomers. That's me. And so like Cartrell, you're more like Lil Pump and like Beach House and like Suicide Boys. And like all this like goofy ass like young Pac stuff. And that I'm like more like, oh, I remember the time of Gunstar Hero on Sega Genesis, and like anime was futuristic, and I wanted an Asian girlfriend. Now you guys are like being Eurasian and becoming anime is real.
What a great concept.
I know.
yeah, I remember Nintendo 64 and GameCube.
Dude, not even that. I remember like old NES and like Super Nintendo. I remember when Super Nintendo was like on discount in '98.
Wow.
Crazy like I remember it in the store. Like I remember clearly 97, 98 that year, like literally 20 years ago. And sometimes it shocks me to think about these things. Like I can't believe like in Philadelphia there's like a giant billboard of XXX Tentacion's Skins album, right? And 20 years earlier it was like Hey Arnold the movie, right? But yeah, time's really weird, and especially technology. But I will agree with you. The 2000s absolutely sucked. Like 2000 to 2010, that was a sucky period. The reason why it was a sucky.
Yeah, I mean, sure, politically the 2000s sucked ass, but aside from that, you know, the pop culture was pretty good. I mean, if you ignored the reality.
Possible. Like think about it. Like MySpace music, the rise of Facebook, World of Warcraft, like metalcore. Like this is like late 2000s, like started 2006. Like that's when like all this pretentious like hot topic bullshit started, like literally 10 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about America, but we just became really basic bitches in the early 2000s.
I mean, it's hard to imagine like Rouge started gaming in like 2002. When I think of 2001, I think of Depeche Mode's Exciter album, and that's probably have to be the worst Depeche Mode album ever. 2005, they just went whole out revival with Playing the Angel, and 2009 was like a big U-turn where it's like they started to suck again with Exciter, but this time it's called Sounds of the Universe. But it's like I don't know how to describe it really. I just think it's like the age of Game Boy Advances and like trying to be like 90s, but everything's conformed. And then you had just like crunk and emo music, and it was just fucking god awful. And like nobody text. Yeah, nobody text. Everyone had like AOL Instant Messenger, and like it was post beeper, but it wasn't texting. Like texting, I really got into it like in 2011. Texting.
Yeah, you know that was the weird thing about the early 2000s. The very early part of the decade, I'd say about from 2000 to 2003, had like a weird 90s vibe to it. But, you know, that's true of almost all decades. You know, there's still a little bit left over from the previous decade.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like the very early 90s had like an 80s vibe to it, or the very early 80s had like a 70s vibe to it.
Mm. Oh, sorry. I was just reading this one meme right now on the computer. I was just looking at this one meme, and I was like,
You know, it was funny. Earlier, I was watching In Living Color.
Oh, what was it in color like?
You know, the sketch was funny. It was Jesse Jackson's Books for Children.
I haven't watched Living Color in ages. That's funny too.
I've never seen it.
Well, I mean, you need to see the sketch. It's hilarious. You know, these books it's hilarious. So, Richie, what are your reminiscences about the early 2000s?
It's kind of a blank in my head. Like I know it happened, but I can't remember anything about it.
Well, it's weird. I can remember some stuff. You know, Lazy McGuire, George Bush
Yeah.
being a dumbass,
Yeah.
Bad TV,
Yeah, I remember that.
George Bush becoming an even bigger dumbass somehow during the war.
MTV.
Yeah, MTV MTV before the collapse and it started to suck.
Yeah, it's getting there though, right?
Tom Green show, Clone High,
Oh, I love Clone High.
Yeah, Clone High is great.
Undergrad.
Yeah, Undergrad's great too. Yeah, and they're remaking Undergrads. I'm excited for that. I didn't give them any money.
The guy got the rights back to that show so he can make.
No, dude, they just funded. They're making the movie.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Fuck. Do you remember Eon Flux?
Oh yeah, that show was weird as hell, man.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that show was supposed to be about. Was it futuristic, past?
Yeah, it was like futuristic and like surreal. What else?
It was also real sexual too, like a lot of foot licking.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my god.
All right, sorry. I was just looking at this internet meme online, trying to say.
What else? South Park.
Yeah, South Park. Family Guy.
Yeah. King of the Hill.
Oh yeah, King of the Hill. Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, I love that show. Boy Meets World.
Ew, Boy Meets World. Why?
Oh, I love Boy Meets World.
I remember it like vaguely.
Dude, I remember the Superstation. Do you remember the Superstation? It was like this television, like
WGN Superstation. Yeah,
it looked like I thought it said Super Nintendo when I was like 7. It's a Super Nintendo. No, it says Superstation. And like Saved by the Bell would be on. I'm like,
ugh.
What's this gay shit?
Why you hate Saved by the Bell? I mean,
I know I like Saved by the Bell. I think it's funny, but it's just like it's so ironic and stupid. It's bad, and you're detached from it.
Yeah, that reminds me of an episode of the Amazing Adventures of Gumball, where they were making fun of '80s cliches in one episode. And one line in that show really made me laugh when Gumball made fun of '80s fashions.
Mm.
You know, one of the kids said, "Man, Gumball, this is a tragedy." And he said, "No, the real tragedy is he's wearing 2 sweaters and he's not wearing either one of them."
That's pretty good.
And then at the end, you know, they do like the, you know, cliche '80s ending where everybody just laughs and then it just does like a freeze frame and Gumball like, what is going on here?
I remember Tsunami a lot, like constantly.
You mean Toonami?
Yeah, like Adult Swim.
Yeah, you know, I remember a lot from Toonami. It was a big part of my childhood. You know, Zatch Bale, you know, Bobo Bo.
Yeah,
that was great. Dude, do you remember the first time you masturbated?
Yes.
Something like that.
No, go first. When was the first time you masturbated?
Well, I'd rather not say it.
Why?
Because it's weird, man. That'd be like saying, when's the first time you got pussy?
Yeah, when was the first time you got pussy, dude?
I mean, it's kind of a personal question, man.
But, dude, it's the internet. You could say whatever you want, and you become a better person by telling the truth. than lying.
Yeah,
And we're
pretty
gonna
much.
think you're gay. You're gonna think you're gay.
Gay. What the fuck?
You gotta prove you're not gay by saying your first time you had sex.
Okay, when's the first time you did it?
First time I did it, I was 18 and I got a blowjob by this like emo MySpace punk rock girl in like 2008, like literally 10 years ago. I think I was 17 or 16. I was around that, like just turned 17. Dude, and it was like I'm talking about this was during a time when like MySpace music and like metalcore were like all the white girls would be like dyeing their hair pink, and it was like this revival of like what is it, like Black Veiled Brides and like all the stupid metalcore, and like MySpace was still like a competitor to Facebook. Oh my god, it was weird.
You know, I liked Mad. I mean, Mad TV was pretty big during the early 2000s. They had a lot of hilarious sketches.
Mm. Like what?
Well, I remember this one sketch when they made fun of. You remember in the early 2000s how Lip Bizkit was really popular, even though their music.
I remember rolling like on the TV.
Yeah, and, you know, MTV. I mean, not MTV. Mad TV made fun of Limp Bizkit. And talk about how lame Fred Durst was.
I like Fred Durst.
And then they had another sketch where they made fun of MTV and how even in the early 2000s, the show's quality, I mean, the network's quality was starting to go down the drain. Like they were making fun of the fact that MTV basically went from having like, music videos in the 80s to having stupid people like Tom Green and Jackass.
Okay, what else? Mad TV, huh? What about Mad TV?
Oh yeah, you should look up, Mad TV, MTV.
Why?
Because the sketch is so funny and so true.
Anything by white people, Wes Anderson. And anything by Wes Anderson, white people, and you read that's pretty funny. No, it's true. White people are like addicted to that.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't really get it.
I'm probably the only black person who's watched a Wes Anderson movie.
Oh, there's two of us, so
You're black?
yeah, ish.
It's POC, I think the correct word is.
Yeah, let's go with that.
It's called that too. Depending, whatever, how you can exploit other white people to get their like tiers, and they're like, white gives me that, so you can get a free red carpet ride. It's seriously a form of game if you know how to do it. Like white girls fall for it. Like Richie has like 10 times advantage to get any white girl he wants. I kid you not. It's easy.
Tell me more. I'm
You just have to
uninitiated.
spit your game. You just have to spit your game. You got to be like James Chance the Contortionist and all this like hip stuff, and you have like a college education. You're trying to make it big as an artist. White girls fall for that because they're into this ideal of like this fantasy narrative, and that's what makes white girls completely delusional, and white men just give up on them quickly.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so you pretty much have the white girl gold mine. You just got to put game into it.
You gotta put some, well, to use Jesse Jackson's term, you got to emphasize the crimpotage. See, man, I just made myself laugh. You ever watch the Cleveland Show?
Yeah, I like the Cleveland Show.
Yeah, occasionally.
Yeah, one episode where Cleveland tried to get out of something. He started to rhyme. And he said, "Sorry, I was trying to pull a Jesse Jackson and try to rhyme myself out of this situation."
they're fans of Godspeed. Do you know that?
Godspeed, Black Empire.
Yeah, yeah, they mentioned it in one episode.
I love Family Guy humor. It's great.
I'm more of an American Dad guy.
Yeah, Roger is crazy.
Damn, maybe I should have got Patrick Demon on.
Oh man, well, I already mentioned Stephen Hellenberg died. So.
Oh yeah, Steven Hilberg died.
I like the early seasons of SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Dude, do you have a Twitter? Like whenever I use Twitter, I get so influenced by like the marketplace of just like, dude, it's so Eurasian on Twitter. Like I'm just like, there's just so much in my feed on Twitter where it's just like cool Eurasian girls all the time. It's like I'm really living like the Asian Aryan aesthetic just by like feeding into Twitter. It's crazy. And so sometimes I have to retweet this stuff and I completely like forget about it, right?
Hey Richie, where do you live?
New York.
I thought you lived in California for some reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Christmas Village next week in Manhattan, so hopefully I'll see you.
Where's that?
What?
Where's Christmas Village?
Is there a Christmas Village in Memphis? Oh wait, you got to go to Nashville, don't you? You got to go to Christmas Village in Nashville.
Oh yeah, Richie. Since you're from New York, are you a big fan of The Critic?
I've seen some of it. It's been years. I remember liking it, but like I said, it's been a while.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of one funny episode of The Critic where Jay briefly loses his job, and he says, "I can't believe I lost my job. This is New York. Without money, I'll starve." It's basically making fun of the fact that even in the early '90s, New York was an expensive place to live.
Yeah,
dude, it's like if you live in Manhattan, it's expensive. You gotta like, the key is you gotta live in New Jersey, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx.
Yeah, I was gonna say Queens or Staten Island. Staten Island is less expensive.
Staten Island's great. Like I'm thinking about moving to like Queens or like Queens, Bronx. Yeah, the Bronx blogger. Do you watch Bronx blogger? He's like Sam Hyde, but he's like Antifa, and it's hilarious. But like, yeah, Bronx or Staten Island, I would definitely move there, just to go into Manhattan. I don't know if I get into like go to school in New York next year, I'll probably just go from New Jersey and take a train in,
it sounds doable.
Yeah. Oh, what the time is it now? Thank you next. Thank you next. All right. I think this is a good show. I think this makes up the Poppin' Pill Eater hour. What do you guys say?
For shizzle nizzle.
Yeah, it's going all right.
My gizzle, gizzle, dizzle, fizzle. Fizzle, my. Do you ever watch Malibu's Most Wanted?
Yeah.
James Kennedy. Like it's considered a bad film, but it's so bad it's good. And it's like I think he's like a cult classic like movie actor. Is this some
like Pootie Tang?
It's like hilarious. It's like wannabe Wigger, and it's great. And it's like there's one scene where he goes, "The sizzle, my nizzle, gizzle, dizzle." This is like 2003, and I just feel like today that wouldn't pass because our environment's so like snowflake and SJW. Oh, whatever. Okay.